Story time on the time I got caught for the first time at the ripe age of 15 and almost got kicked out of my house and sent to a facility far, far away. Did I need that? Possibly. Now that I think back on the story, most fucking definitely. What the hell? Also, disclaimer, because I know my following's gotten really diverse. Like, my following goes from stay-at-home moms to 15-year-olds in the community. I'm not an influence. I'm not a good influence. Do not do what I do. Chuckle at my stories, laugh, and don't ever fucking do it. Please, please. So once again, as I said before, throwing this one back. And we're not at homecoming. We're not throwing it back in that way. We're throwing it back Throwback Thursday, right? Tumblr era. I took Tumblr era a little too fucking far. I wanted to be Snoop Dogg. Don't know what I thought this was. So I've lived a lot of lives, and especially in high school, as I've said in previous story times, I talked to anybody that had vocal cords, okay? Ursula, I would find a way to talk to her too, because she stole somebody's fucking voice. Like, anybody in my community, I was getting to know. And this story really fucking proves that. So, once again, I want to say 15, could be about to turn 16 just to give myself some grace, but I think it was 15. I want to say this was freshman year of high school. Freshman year. I had to have been in high school. Maybe end of 8th grade. Oh, I'm so bad at timelines, but I was a peepaw, pipsqueak. Should have been playing with Barbie dolls. I was playing with stuff I shouldn't have been. So leaving the end of middle school, I got kind of not indoctrinated because I was friends with already people in the group, but like a group formed around me, okay? A friend group, if they want to call them, okay? And this friend group was pretty big. I want to say it was like 10, 12 people deep. I can't even count how many friends I got on one finger now. But it was about like 12 people deep. And every weekend, I would call it a movie. It was like a sinister collection, okay? We were always doing something, whether it was going to the dog park and picking grass blades or wrestling in my friend's basement. I don't fucking know, but we always had something to do on the weekends, and we'd always have like a meeting spot, and it would be at like a different person's house, okay? So in the friend group, I was close with every single person, like very, very close, but like there were some people, like selective entities that I was even closer with because I just knew them at a young age, right? I grew up with them, allegedly. So in the way this group kind of like got formed, like I swear it started with, I want to say like 6 people, and love to say I'm one of the originals, write that down. But then people started getting added in like one by one. They were like trickling in, we were vetting them. It was like we were holding interviews, I guess. And this one girl, I forget, like she was best friends with one of the girls in the group. Keep in mind, this girl is in another one of my stories too. I forget even what the fuck I called her. I kind of want to call her Lingering Spirit. I don't know. So Lingering Spirit got brought into the group from what I remember. I'm going to call the other girl Cowboy Boots because she loves Morgan Wallen, I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I don't talk to her anymore. Last time I saw a picture of her, she had on some cowboy boots, okay? So I was really close with Cowboy Boots, and Cowboy Boots like brought in Lingering Spirit. And this is kind of like how the group was being like multiplied, if that makes sense. Like somebody in the group or like 2 people in the group would be friends with somebody outside the group, and they'd be like, oh my gosh, they're a good match. And we're like, okay, like the more the merrier, okay? Because when somebody has a birthday party, you want as many people as there as possible. Come on, put it on Snapchat. Start a streak with me. I wanted the most amount of streaks on Snapchat, personally. So Lingering Spirit gets brought in, and Lingering Spirit, and I'm not trying to like violate her, but like just her lore, and if you went to my high school and know who I'm talking about, she just very much, and this is no hate on her at all, but like just her dynamic was like she would get very, very, very close with people very quick, but like it was almost like a meme in a way. Like she would become close as fuck with somebody for like, it was like a 3-month limit. I called it the 3-month limit. Extremely close every single day with them, and then literally like one thing would happen, they fall out, and then like the next recruit, 3 months. It was like a curse. It was a spell. But I didn't know about the spell. So I said, Lingering Spirit, me and her getting along. That could be bestie. So when Lingering Spirit gets brought in, and keep in mind, I've like seen her around school and shit. And I was like, okay, like she was kind of like popular, kind of cool. And I was like, hey mama, what's up? Me and her got instantly fucking close, okay? It was the gay kid and the cool girl. I don't fucking know. Dabbing up, playing patty cake and shit. We started hanging out every single fucking day. Like when I tell you, like I would get back from school and basically take her bus home. Did she even have a bus? I don't know, but I would have took the bus home. Okay. So that was near the end of 8th grade. Now we're going to 9th grade. And me and Lingering Spirit were separated by blood. We're not at the same school anymore. Oh no, what do we do? But most of my friends went to this school. Okay, this school was very much like a magnet school in my area. It was like, you had to take a test to get in. I don't know, some dystopian Hunger Games shit. I refused. I forgot to take the test. I didn't even think I really even wanted to go there. So I went to my public school, and they all went to the magnet school. Keep in mind, I was friends with a lot of people at my high school, but like most of like my middle school group went to this magnet school, the cool kids. That didn't stop me Lingering Spirit. Babe, when I'm off my shift at school, let's hang out. So something about Lingering Spirit Was she a good influence? No, the fuck she wasn't. Not the fuck at all. And am I a good influence? No. Once again, as I said earlier, I'm trying to de-influence you guys. But she was the definition, like, when you watch those videos in health class and it's like peer pressure could hurt you. Like, she was peer pressure in a nutshell. She was. Like, 8th grade doing this shit and stuff. And, like, in middle school, like, I didn't even really even know what that was, right? Like, I would make memes about it. Like, I thought this was just, like, cigarettes. Like, that's what I thought. I thought that was the only thing. I didn't know there was another piece of lettuce that could do something else to you. And Lingering Spirit, very much, like, she was a 9th grade girl that was, like, okay, like, she had all these, like, seniors in her phone, like, all these, like, popular guys. It's not like she was just running fucking business. I'll give it to her. She was running businesses, okay? Every single time I go to her house, like, compared to my other friends at the time, like, I would go to their house and we would watch, like, a weird docu-series and eat some pizza and smear our face with, like, tomato sauce. Now, Lingering Spirit, I would get to Lingering Spirit's house and she's like, okay, so we have these 2 guys picking us up and we're gonna, like, drive around. And keep in mind, we couldn't even drive at this point, but she was like, yeah, like, they're gonna drive us around and, like, we go wherever we want and we're gonna come back at, like, 4 in the morning. And I'm like, okay. And was it fun? It was fun as fuck. I'm not gonna lie, baby. You know, flying around with peers in my community, my parents would have had a fucking heart attack. That's why I would spend the night at her house and my parents wouldn't know what the fuck I was doing. So now we're gonna introduce another character line, and she's in another story as well. I'm gonna call her, what the fuck am I gonna call her? I'm gonna call her Ladybug. She has nothing to do with ladybugs, but she is a really sweet person. So, ladybugs. Yeah, ladybugs are sweet. I hate bugs, but they're sweet. So, Ladybug was also in our original little posse group, okay? And once again, like, Ladybug and Lingering Spirit, they were, like, cool. Like, once again, we were all, like, a friend group. And, like, I was just as close as I was with Lingering Spirit as I was with Ladybug. Like, we were all, like, once again, but it was just 2 different types of friendship. Nonetheless, we're all still in a group together, okay? We're locked in. So once again, the group would, like, we would all hang out consistently a lot, but then, like, there would be, like, side sections of the group. Like, one day, like, me, Ladybug, and, like, 2 other girls and, like, Lingering Spirit would hang out, and then, like, it would just, you know how, like, a huge group like that, like, sometimes it breaks off into, like, the 4s, the 3s, whatever. Now, Ladybug then introduced me to Axolotl. Stay with me, y'all. Now, Axolotl was Ladybug's childhood friend, okay? Like, best friends literally since, like, their parents are best friends, right? So, like, I want to say that they were, like, born basically together. Now, I started hanging out with Axolotl and Ladybug a lot. Like, it would be, like, those 2. And then, like, I would hang out with Lingering Spirit, like, a lot as well. But, like, that would kind of be, like, a separate thing there. Now, something about Axolotl matched Lingering Spirit's freak as fuck. Like, matched it down. Because Axolotl was crazy as fuck as well. Crazy as fuck as at a young age. And keep in mind, I was crazy, but by crazy, like, I was, like, cussing up a storm, like, doing shit like this. Like, their version of crazy is, like, ingesting plants and shit at 9th grade. Okay, we all have our differences. It's cool. So then one day there was a strange collab, like, because, like, you know, like, the group would, like, part off and, like, hang out with each other in, like, separate entities, stuff like that. So I swear I was hanging out with Lingering Spirit one time. Lingering Spirit was like, oh my gosh, like, we should invite, like, Ladybug. And I'm like, hell yeah, like, let's invite, like, Ladybug, like, whatever, like, love both of you down, let's have a ball. And Ladybug, once again, like, Ladybug could get down, but, like, Ladybug was just very more, like, mindful, like, kind of like me. I wasn't mindful, like, I've submitted the peer pressure, but, like, Ladybug could stand on business a little bit more. So anyways, so the main spot that me and Lingering Spirit would hang out would always be Lingering Spirit's house, because her house just, in general, is more laid back. My house had Kate plus 8 in it. It was low-key militant as hell. We couldn't get away with sniffling too loud. Her house, we could get away with climbing on the ceiling fan, and her mom would be recording us saying, oh my god, do a flip. Like, she would, like, did not care. So I'm at Lingering Spirit's house, and she's like, we should invite Ladybug. I'm like, yeah, let's send the invite out. Ladybug comes over, but, like, before Ladybug comes over, she's like, oh, like, I'm with, like, Axolotl right now. Are you guys okay if I bring Axolotl? Like, I know Lingering Spirit, like, doesn't really know Axolotl. Like, is that cool? Like, don't want to make it hot. And something about Lingering Spirit, she loved to meet a new face. She loved to meet a new face. So she was like, absolutely, like, bring Axolotl. Like, she brings Axolotl, best friends at, like, the group worked really fucking well together. Like, once again, we were still, like, in the main group, but, like, very much, like, me, Axolotl, and, like, Lingering Spirit and Ladybug, like, we all matched each other's energy in, like, a weird, cracked out way. Probably not good. So after that, I want to say we all hung out probably, like, 2 more times. And, like, during these 2 times, we did dabble on, drinking liquids, that no 9th grader should ever drink. Should be nothing but water and Fanta. We probably used Fanta as a mixer. And then my girl Lingering Spirit, as she does, comes up with a really good idea. That we should all experiment with, a different type of thing. Okay. Part 2. Part 2's coming out, I promise y'all. I'm getting black and white flashbacks of this whole incident now. Fuck, it's not good, not good.